Hi guys, how are you doing? We are here. It is the middle of the night. And I was woken up with a mess. I didn't go to sleep yet. I don't need to lie. I didn't go to sleep quite yet. So, what time is it? It's 4:02 a.m. So we just had the witching hour. I was just chilling. I couldn't sleep. I was watching pick a card readings. And I just got really sick, and I was looking at tarot decks on Amazon, and I was just like, oh my god, what am I doing? Just like do a reading. If you feel the need to do a reading, just do a reading. You don't need to have anybody, you don't need to listen to anybody else. Just pick one and like stick with it. And if you're not getting the reading that you feel like you need to get, this could potentially be the reading for you. Do keep in mind though, I am going to be tapping into like some real spiritual energy. This isn't anything light or nice or sweet. I mean, it'll be it'll have tact. Oh, hey, it's a dog. You're saying good morning. How you doing? She's saying, no, fine, I'm fine. Dude, what are you doing? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. You're over here talking. Because I'm very busy, dude. I'm very busy. You just dropped Charlotte. This is Charlotte. You want this? It's a little Charlotte. Oh, she's a cute thing. That's Charlotte. Okay, go ahead. You don't need to be next to me. You can lay down. You want Charlotte? Take Charlotte. There you go. Okay, so we're going to be doing a Goetic Spirit Heaven and Hell Oracle card reading. We're going to get one of these cards here just to get an overall energy of like who is going to be watching this reading. So who is going to be watching this reading? Who's going to stumble across this reading and actually use this reading? Who's going to use this reading to who's going to actually listen to the reading, right? What kind of reading does it need to be about? We have a friend. Okay, so this person is coming through as friend. So that could be me or that could be you. That could be just somebody that is, we have keeper of trust, companion, support, and sharing joy. Okay, I'm not talking about my dog. Is that the only person that's going to watch this reading? Shoot, it might be one of those readings. Hopefully that the person watching this is a friend to me, but I guess that's how it is coming out. This person is a friend. This person is someone you can trust. This person is someone that will support you. By way of support, I mean telling you what you need to know, not what you want to know, but it's also somebody that you could see as being a companion or somebody that would be close to you, right? A good friend, someone you can trust, someone in your circle, or someone that would be potentially a good fit for your inner circle. We also have sharing joy. So this person is as I am with you, right? So it goes both ways. I will share joy with you. You can share joy with me, right? I will support you if you will support me, right? So it's like a two-way street. This is definitely someone that has the capacity or the capability or the potential of being a friend. Okay, so we're using this deck here, Heaven and Hell. It does have Goetic spirits, but it has the angelic equivalent, so it's like a balancing thing because I'm a tropical Libra, so I do definitely like to keep the balance. So if you aren't into that kind of reading, this might not be the reading for you. We're going to do 6 of these cards, and it will be one on the top, one on the bottom, so it will be best to choose which direction you want to go before I pull out any of these cards. So if you want to go up or if you want to go down, so you have your chance to pick that. You can always change it. Sometimes we might bounce up and down if that's just how the reading goes, but I would definitely, before I choose the cards, intuitively be able to pick whether you choose up or whether you're going to choose down. Let's get one over here. And we'll take Miss Lady over here. Oh, boop, 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 up, up, up. Okay, I'm going to flip this the other way just because we have this like stick on or whatever. Okay, cool. We have friend. much. We're gonna put you right back where you were at. Okay. I don't want this to get caught on fire. Okay, good. Hopefully you had your time to pick. We want to see both the flames on the camera. All right. Nothing is working for me right now. I'm getting frustrated. All right. If you're still here, cool. If not, then that's fine too. Okay, so please keep me in the collective safe. The soul tribe, the families, the friends, just everyone will stay safe. This is all just about the shadow, integrating the shadow. What came to my mind immediately was this song called High Ren. And at the end of the song, if you actually listen to the whole thing, it's like a 9-minute song. But he talks about the brighter the light, the darker the shadow. And it's pretty dark in here right now. So, good card. First card we have out is the Star card with Clemency, Lust, and Weak Wills on the bottom. We have Marbas, Unrestrained Living and Rectification. Unrestrained Living up top, Rectification below. So we have 32 and 5. This was Asmodee on the bottom, and Mahasharara and Vasaria. I actually have, I've drawn out both of those sigils there personally myself. We got this one in the last reading I did, which is the Hanged Man. And we have the Angel up top and the Goetic Spirit below. And that's 21 with Desire for Knowledge, and below is Prejudice. Okay, we have Boer with Laziness and Neglectfulness, and then Divine Grace below. Was there another one that came out? I believe there was. Yes. Okay, cool. This is actually my most favorite out of all of them. We have Nemaniah and Ose with Discernment and Cowardly Action. Nemaniah is up top. And was that all of them? I believe that was. Okay, so what is on the top and what is on the bottom? Okay, we'll take this. So we have Agares up top, and then we have Jeliel or Iliel with Love and Wisdom below and Immortality up top. So it's looking like we have 32, 5, 21, 10, 57, and 2. So I would say the number we see the most here is 2 or 1. I think it might be 1. We have 2 the most. We have 32, 21, and 2. All right. Alrighty. So, let's get into it. I don't know if I should use the Path of Horror Tarot or if I should use the Astro Seek Tarot. I think I'm going to use the Astro Seek Tarot. So let's talk here. We're going to Vasaria with Clemency. And let's get a quick definition of that. Sorry if this is taking too long. You obviously don't have to watch it if you don't want to. But I'm about to go off, so don't even trip. It means mercy. A disposition to be merciful, an act of leniency, or a process that allows convicted felons to seek relief from punishment. As an act of mercy, clemency can involve a governor, president, or administrative board granting a pardon, reducing a sentence, or commuting punishment. A pardon can fully forgive a crime and restore civil rights, while a communion reduces the sentence but doesn't erase the conviction. Clemency can also temporarily delay or suspend punishment. For example, in 1974, President Gerald Ford granted a pardon to former President Richard Nixon in aftermath of the Watergate scandal. Clemency can also refer to a mildness of weather. For example, the fair was a great success owing the clemency of the weather. It means mercy or lenience. So, that's what the star is. That's the star card in the Angel Tarot. I don't have just the Goetic Spirit deck, but I do have the Angel one, so I'll be able to tell you which is which for most of them. So, it's looking like we have the star. I'm not 100% sure what this one is. This one is the Hanged Man. This one is the Six of Pentacles. This one is the Seven of Pentacles, I believe. And then we have the Two of Wands. So if you know the tarot and you can read it like that, that could be helpful for you. So let's see. What is this leniency? Okay. You could be receiving leniency because of your ability to be emotionally balanced, right? That's what the King of Cups is, emotionally and logically balanced, right? He has a strong intuition. He has the capacity to feel a lot, but throughout his ability, throughout his life, he's probably gone through some pretty emotionally turbulent events, emotionally turbulent circumstances or situations. The King of Cups, obviously, with all the cup signs, there is that that sort of alcoholism or drugs, escapism could be possibly something. We do see here leniency though, so I feel like through or by showing and by being obviously like an example of being emotionally balanced, being emotionally secure, emotionally, but not only emotionally, but also having the ability to communicate your emotions in a very balanced and a very eloquent way. You're being given some sort of leniency. So I don't know if there was something that you had gotten in trouble with in the past, or you are just, or it could even just be the universe, right? Cutting you a break on something, right? If they're, say you messed up or you did something wrong or you did something stupid, right? You're getting leniency, you're getting pardoned, right? By some sort of official. You know, I don't know, it could be really anything, right? It could be even like falling back into the algorithm in a really positive way, right? Getting like a trend, like you could start trending in something, or there's just something like there's going to be either a lucky break if you're on the right side of karma, or it's going to be a if you did something wrong, you'll receive a pardon or you'll receive some sort of so let's go down here. We have Asmodee or Asmodeus. I call it Asmodeus. Asmodeus. That's what I call it. I say Asmodeus. So Asmodeus, my friend Asmodeus, talk to me about what is going on currently in Golachab. So we know, if you guys know anything about the Qliphoth or the shells in the Tree of Life, once you cross the abyss, or you can get initiated, shout out to Universal Mastery for helping you with that process, but you can get initiated to go down into the shells, right? The Koph to go below, to find the pieces of holiness within your own particular tree. This is all the little pieces that I found when I was in the Qliphoth right here on the side of this chest. But Asmodee is the spirit that when I was feeling really drawn towards the Qliphoth kind of realms, I went in there and I didn't go in there, but I initiated through the cave of Nama, which is like the 10th Sephiroth in the Qliphothic tree, and I immediately went to Golachab, which is the shadow aspect of Mars. And I really had some work to do on my own personal anger and frustration, and my lust, and my just like bad relationships. And there could have been like a leniency that was granted in regards to your ability to temper your emotions, to find solid ground in your emotions, and to calm the waters. And if you are a highly emotional person, which it's coming out that you are, or some would perceive you to be that way. So let's see. What do you have to say for me to me, Asmodeus? The Chariot. Expect movement. Expect someone coming in. Expect rapid movement, right? That's the bull's eye. We have the sun above his head, which could talk about like a solar disc. So there could be some sort of mission that you're on. It's making me think of like the Eye of Ra, or like Tefnut, right? How in Egyptian cultures they would have the solar disc above their heads. I'm sure there was other ones as well that had that as well. Those are just the two that came to the top of my mind. So, Ra, and just being, an embodiment of the sun, being a source of light and a source of power for people, right? You're being filled with beauty. You're being filled with, sexual energy, that magnetizing dark feminine energy, so that you can move towards this thing. This can also talk about having a really good control on something, right? Because he doesn't have the reins in his hand for the horses, because he's walking through water. You can see the horses are running on top of water. So kind of like, I believe I heard someone once talk about the story in the Bible of Jesus when he walked on water, and that was just talking about not like the back speech or the true meaning behind that, obviously, because you can't really walk on water, right? That's not physically possible, but it's talking about like being able to all of the emotions that everyone around them was feeling, that the community, the collective at large were feeling. You're able to walk on top of them. You're able to move through them without being super affected by them. And I think that was something that you had to learn. And I think that was something that you could potentially have received some sort of pardon for, or like say there was a mess up, say you slipped up, say you maybe got in your feelings about something a little bit too intensely or a little too deeply. I feel like you're being pardoned with that. I feel like you're being given leniency if there was some sort of slip up, right? Say maybe, you got in your feelings about something. It's not that big of a deal. It happens to everyone. Just like try not to make it happen again. Don't get in your feelings about things that are not meant for you to get into your feelings about. Obviously, like still have emotion and be empathic towards people, but don't like allow someone else's storyline to affect your life like that. That's not healthy. It happens though. We get attached to things sometimes. So let's move over here, and up top we have Marbas, which Marbas is a really good spirit to use for, I just say that because these are like the two only that like one of the 2 out of maybe the 5 that I've worked with very closely. Marbas is really about nutrition and can really help you get on like a good exercise regimen. So this King of Cups could even be talking about overindulgence. Maybe you started drinking again, or maybe you just like gained some weight. You haven't been drinking water. Maybe your skin isn't looking as tight as it once did, right? And Marbas will really be able to help you get back into alignment with that. So we have unrestrained living. So Marbas will help you get back into the ability to have the energy, because at Mars, it's Marbas, right? So he'll really have make it easier for you to get into the energy of health, right? If you're dealing with a health issue, it doesn't even have to be nutrition. I just say nutrition for me because I don't really have any health issues, but it can help you overcome illnesses, give you the strength and the willpower to allow your own body to personally heal. What do you got to say for the collective here, Marbas? You're showing your face. What do you have to say in regards to this King of Cups? The Eight of Wands, this came out in the same spot in one reading I did earlier. And I believe it's the King of Cups too. So there's this Eight of Wands, which would talk about communication. This Scorpio, Libra energy, they're getting really, they're really ready to speak, right? We have Mercury and Sagittarius. And that talks about not having a filter. This person, I don't know if this person is curious of whether or not they can keep, if you're able to be trusted, right? We have this friend card. Do you want me to turn the light on? Would that make it easier? Oh, it's unplugged. Sorry. This person wants to talk to you really badly. I don't think that it's not like they need to talk to you. I think they just want to talk to you. I think that there's something about your energy that makes them feel safe. Something about your energy that just makes them feel like you could be a friend of theirs, right? Like there's some sort of feeling of mutual understanding. Something about this Scorpio, Libra kind of energy that they really feel like they could learn something from. They feel like they could be a support system to, and that goes both ways. But I feel like you make this person feel safe for some reason. It coming out over Marbas, there could be like most people might not feel safe around this energy, right? Like they might get really scared of the shadow. I don't feel like I get scared of the shadow, right? I'm not scared of the shadow. I love the shadow, and I feel like because I have this love for the shadow, even if it shows up in grotesque forms, even if it shows up possibly in the past committing profane acts of being unrestrained and living, right? This person just wants to share some sort of happiness with you, right? Sharing joy. They want to share the feelings of love and joy and happiness that they have within themselves. They want to share the health that they have, right? The emotional health with you. And they don't want to feel restrained or like they can't speak to you. It's like if they have something they want to say, whether it's just hello, whether it's I love you, whether it's hey, I think you're an amazing person, I just want to be your friend, kind of energy. We have rectification. I do want to look that up because I'm not 100% sure what they mean by that. So let's see. The act of putting something right, rectification of common errors in letter writing, the conversation of an altering current to a direct current, the act of offering an improvement to replace a mistake or setting right. The synonyms is correction. Okay, so unrestrained living, there could be something that someone wants to possibly set right with you, right? And we were just talking about how there could have been a slip up with this clemency, the pardon, right? Somebody wants to, set something straight. Maybe they had said something in the past, or maybe they wrote something down, or maybe there was something that got lost in translation and they just want to set something straight. I don't feel any sort of threatening energy at all whatsoever. I feel a very sense of calm and peace, and like I can trust the energies that are around me to do my will and to help me fulfill my will and to help me get everything that I need to be achieved, whether that's communication from someone. I trust and believe that these energies are working for my good together, right? That they're able to put any oppositions or any opposing energies aside and really come together to do my will. And that's really what these spirits are here for, is at the end of the day, it's not to scare you. And if you are feeling scared, then this, if you're feeling like this is something spooky, or you're feeling like this is something, weird or like evil, it's definitely not the reading for you, because it's really not like that at all. These are good spirits, every single one of them. I wouldn't even go as far as calling the Goetic spirits demons. I feel like they're just, they might like appear kind of scary. Sometimes they can be a little intimidating, but, so can a lot of people. I wouldn't consider myself to be a goody two shoes. There's things in life that I've done that are wrong. But you also have to think, like, in the Bible, my grandma used to tell me this. She would always say, what would Jesus do? And I remember hearing this in church or something, and they were talking about how Jesus isn't going to sit with the people that already have Jesus. Jesus is going to sit with the people that don't have Jesus, that need to find Jesus, that are still on their path of understanding and finding Jesus, which would mean that Jesus is going to have this sort of rebellious energy about him. He's not going to be a goody two-shoes. He's not going to be this perfect picture that you all have painted him out to be. He's going to be a little edgy, I feel. He is a little edgy. I am a little edgy. I'm not a fucking edgelord, but I mean, I'm not like, I don't know. What is this rectification? What are you trying to set straight? I feel like there's something possibly about like your image that you are needing to clarify or set straight. Hey, sweetie, you forgot Charlotte. This is for you. Come up here on the couch, love. Come here. Come up on the couch. Get up on the couch. Why are you sleeping on the floor, silly? Here, take Charlotte. She wants to snuggle. She said, I don't want to snuggle with Charlotte. Okay, well, fine then. I'll put Charlotte over here. She's cute because she can just, like, her little legs will just, like, sit. They'll just, can you see? Oh, yeah, look. Her little legs will just. Isn't that cute? Here, Charlotte, take it. For you to snuggle with. Okay. I didn't name her that. The tag said Charlotte on it. Anyways, this is getting too long. What is this rectification? What is it that you're needing to set straight? I feel like it's something about your image or something about like possibly something someone had said, or you just need to clarify something, right? The Page of Wands in reverse. This could talk about a lack of enthusiasm, right? Maybe somebody kind of thought like, oh, this person was boring, or oh, this person is lame, or something like that. I want to clarify that with a tarot book, just because reversals can be hard sometimes. Sorry, I'm being like super, it suggests that you can feel the stirrings of something new emerging within you, but you don't know how to turn it into action. You do not need to take action yet. Just play with the idea and let it grow, develop, and blossom into what it needs to be. Okay, so, and that's coming in here with rectification. So I don't know if someone was like trying to make you feel like you were on a time schedule, trying to make you feel like you were on a time schedule, or make you feel like you had to do something in a certain amount of time. When we do hit 30 minutes, I am going to pause it. And we will get to the other ones in the next video. I'll have it released more than likely tomorrow. So if you're interested in continuing this reading, which I hope you are, we will finish it tomorrow. I'm going to continue it right now, but I'm going to release it tomorrow. So just, you know. Just because I don't want it to get too long, right? 30 minutes is plenty of enough time to sit with me and talk to me about these things. So I hope to see you again tomorrow. I think we're going to leave it right there. 2 is enough to go with tonight. Obviously, these 4 still have so much to say. I just don't want it to get too long, right? Because you don't need to watch me for 2 hours, but you can always come back tomorrow and watch it. If it still is ringing, like, if it's still coming up in your mind, right? If you completely forget about it, then the rest of them might not be for you. But I think that 2 is enough to go with tonight or today for you. And I think that we are going to end the video here. Allow the things to blossom within you. Work with this energy here and see how it feels for you. And if it comes up into your mind, maybe hit the notification bell and it resonates with you. You can come back tomorrow and we will continue the reading with the Hanged Man and the 6 of Pentacles, okay? I thought I just saw a spider on this wall. It wasn't a spider though. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next one.